So a lady from Ohio, of course it's from Ohio, ended up defended the pregnancy of a 10-year-old rape victim by stating that it's okay because a woman's body is designed to carry life. Therefore, they should go through with the pregnancy.
She cried and begged for a little sister or a baby. And while a pregnancy might have been difficult on a 10-year-old body, a woman's body is designed to carry life. That is a biological fact. It is not designed to have disgusting death instruments remove her preborn child from her womb. Both situations would be difficult, but we know for a fact that every single time life wins. And that, again, is a statistical fact. It's a terrible, tragic situation, and we must do better to protect children from that kind of a difficult situation that allows such heinous, horrible abuse. And I'm sorry the abortionist did not report the rape, and I'm sorry that the mother permitted this.
Okay, so in an effort to have things that are accurate on this record in this very distinguished body in these halls where laws are made, that is simply untrue. It was reported. So let us not continue to spread disinformation time and time again about certain families' personal issues that they have dealt with in terms of a 10-year-old rape victim being raped and child sexual abuse. I take extreme offense to that on behalf of the family and the poor 10-year-old who is subjected in that way to being being raped at such a young, tender age.
Now, for context, there was an abortion ban in Ohio, and the ban didn't really include rape as an exception. That's essentially the gist of it. Now, I don't think we need to go over with whatever garbage that came out of that lady's mouth, but I'm kind of using this entire case as an excuse for me to rant about everything wrong with the entire abortion debate. Like with most debates, both sides are dead set on proving why they're right and the other side is wrong, more than the actual subject matter itself. Because when you actually take a step back to look at the bigger picture, both sides have a point. On one hand, it's immoral to take a life. And on the other hand, a woman does have autonomy, and many women are in a situation where having a kid would be a liability, or that kid was forced on them. The pro-life side cares about the baby more than the mother, and the pro-choice side cares about the mother more than the baby. But if you look at the bigger picture, the entire argument of whether abortion is right or wrong seems pretty insignificant, and banning abortion entirely only treats the symptom and ignores the problem. From the studies I found, people seek abortions for a wide variety of reasons. And one of the most common things that popped up were financial and socioeconomic reasons. And then it's got me thinking about, why not look into things like that and make it so that having a kid wouldn't be a liability, and advocate for more aid and more programs to make raising a kid easier, especially for single mothers? And that's when it hit me. It's that people don't actually care. They don't care about the well-being of others. They don't care about making the world a better place for the next generation. All they care about is control, having their way, and being right. No one actually cares about bettering society. And if you want proof, what are you doing to better society? Are you politically active, or do you just argue on Twitter and root for whatever side you agree with? Do you volunteer anywhere, like a soup kitchen, homeless shelters, any of those things? Or do you just sit in your room and rant about shit that you see online? Matter of fact, do you do anything at all that benefits society other than the bare minimum, like paying your taxes or some shit? And no, making video essays and telling people we need to do better does not count. And I'm guessing that you do neither of those things. And you know why? Because simply you just don't want to. Because it's too much effort and it's much easier to just argue with people online. Or in the case of politics, point to one thing and then say that's the cause of all the country's problems. Because it's always someone else's fault, am I right? Let's see, how many things have we blamed for destroying our country? Let's see. We blamed porn, The Matrix, TikTok, wokeness, LGBT people, feminism, video games, cartoons, comic books, rap music, rock and roll, immigrants, black people, Jewish people, and even the devil himself. Honestly, I actually have a little game for you to play. Type in blank is destroying society and just see what pops up. Like, I legitimately just stopped caring at this point and honestly just want to see the country or the world fall apart. Or at the very least, reaches the worst case scenario just to see who we point to. Like, I even have a bingo card prepared. Let's see, I have YouTubers, technology, freedom of speech, freedom in general, and human nature itself. I also put Steve on here because fuck Steve. I don't actually know anyone named Steve. I just put him on here because it's fun to say fuck you, Steve. And you should try it. Just picture this one random thing that just happened to you and just imagine a guy named Steve did it and say fuck you, Steve. It's fun. But anyway, that's all I want to talk about. Yeah, bye.